Alright, so let's talk about grades. What are the major grades that we've had?
That one presentation, the other presentation.
And the daily grades.
Those two, the printout and the calculator.
Okay, humans need not apply, update, right? And there's only been 3 daily grades I've taken for actual, like, full-on grades. You might know what they are.
The type.
Maybe there's only 2.
Yeah, I only know the brand new type.
Yeah. I think there was another one. Oh, and the quiz. And the humans need not apply quiz. Yeah, it's like there's like 4 questions.
So if you have like all three that make except for the major grade,
Okay. Let me fix that real quick. Do what? Yeah, just grab a sheet. Okay, so let's talk about percentages. What percent are your major grades? 60%. And this is 40%. Okay, so 40 divided by 3 is about 13%. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this out. Each one of these is about 10% of your grade so far. This is about 5 times that value. And this, I gave you a rubric that you could go down and see what you would get. Because if you had the articles, then I'd be like checking off. And if you had the report, I checked. If you had the analysis, I checked. So if you are unhappy with your grade on that update, feel free to redo some stuff and resubmit it. It'll just be late. So we'll have the points on. But I've had questions on grades already, and so I thought I'd share. Because the better you are educated, the better you do in life. Which is why we teach. So, yeah. So those are your big grades, and when we start doing independent work, if there's stuff that you need to knock out, then go for it. I've done examples of all those. The HNA quiz is just off a video we watched together. And the update has that full rubric, and I feel like it's pretty clear, and if it's not, please ask me. Any concerns before we start working? Yes? No? Okay. All right. Let's draw a picture. Whoa. Okay, let's say that I have a wire. Wire. Like cable. Yeah. And I wanted to send information across the cable. How would I do that? Okay. Let's talk about this cup idea first. I'm down with that. So we have one end over here. Thank you. And we have another end over here. Okay, you said put cups on it, and then what are you doing actually when you talk through the cups?
Sending the vibration.
Okay, you send the vibration, and so, we'll change it to like orange or something. And so as you talk, sometimes there's lots of vibration. Yes? And sometimes there's just a little bit, like the person breathing over the cup, and you're like, you want to get that out of my ear. It's more bothersome to hear the breathing than it is to actually hear the message, right? And then there'll be some bigger ones, and then there'll be some small ones, and it'll go like that. Now, what if I wanted to send electricity?
You would put it back in the wire.
Okay, so we take a copper wire. Oh no, not the orange. Okay, so we take the copper wire, and if I have a device, no. Let's just say this device is special because it lets me adjust the size of the text. It's a very interesting device, yeah. And this device lets me control how much electricity I send out. Do what? Sure. Could I send a message with a taser? Yeah, on, off, on, off, on. I can start sending like Morse code, right? So then like my receiver, you can call it Bob if you want. So I would need a device that could tell the difference in lots of electricity. Mm-hmm. And not much. Because really, it's very hard once you start sending electricity to not send any at all. Yes? Did y'all ever play that game? Like, we probably never played it. Well, I bet you did in elementary school. Where you have all the kids sit around and they like whisper. And you do like the telephone. Yeah, okay. Did you ever do the other one where you pass a pattern around by holding hands? So you do like squeeze, 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 and you just like, and then you pass it hand to hand. Can you all imagine how that would work? I can't. It's COVID time. Can't do it in class now, but you could in your head see that, right? Yeah, and then we could also see that as like electricity, right? But even when you're sending a low signal to the person next to you, are your hands still touching? Yes, and so there's still some energy there being transmitted. So what we would end up doing is we would end up sending. Let's do red because red just sounds fun. So instead of loud sound, no sound, we would be able to spend lots of signal, or lots of electricity, and a little bit of electricity, and lots, and a little. Now, it would be really nice if we did, I fixed this, Barrett, you did this so wrong. It'd be really nice, low signal, if they were all the same width. So it's predictable. Yeah? And then we could start saying like, let's say high is 1. Then we could start saying like 1, 0, 1, 0. But then when we get it over here, how do we store it? I'm asking real questions, right? What am I going to do when I receive it? That's too complicated. Can you do it? Fine, translate that. All right. So this little device over here, we'll use like a rounded one. Let me blow this device up for you. Nope. So here's how this device is over here is going to work. So we're going to have a bunch of batteries. Yep. So I'm going to have bunches of them. You talking first. When they don't fit, I'm gonna be so mad. Smart. Back off. There you go. Look how good it looks. I band-aided that. I'm gonna send that to a museum. They're gonna pay me for this stuff. Fantastic. All right. So this is our little device. I just blew it up for you, right? So when they receive a high signal, then we could like fill it in. Yes? And then for this one, I might just do like a little dash line. Because there's a little bit of charge, but not a whole lot. Right? And then we send a high signal. Oh man, that was terrible. There you go. Because it's a mouse. Fine. Yeah, I'm throwing this thing on YouTube. I want to get my start as a fill. So I gotta change the brush. That's not what I wanted. Fine. Full. Light. There, that works, right? Yes. Here, look. Light. There you go. Yeah. So now, when that device, wants to resend the message out, all it's got to do is go to these little batteries and send out whatever charge it's been holding. Does that make sense? I'm trying to give you like a super over-the-head view of this. When I want to resend it out, because it does no good to write something down if you can't ever read your handwriting. Right? So when I want to read that information back out, all we got to do is we got to design a process to figure out how much charge is in each one of these. Okay? Each one of these is called a bit. No. Each one of these is called a bit. And a group of 8. Make it blue. What do you call 8 bits? A byte. Terabyte's a lot. So a kilobyte is 1,000 groups of 8. A megabyte is 1,000,000 group of 8s. Terabyte would be a billion, right?
A terabyte is
All right, so when we talk about like bits and bytes, hopefully this helps to demystify a little bit. Because a byte is just how many bits? No! It's 8. A kilobyte is 1,000 groups of those. Yep. That's 1,000,000. Mhm. Yep. Nope. Terabyte is way bigger. Terabyte would be like a million megabytes. That's it. That's how it works. Alright, so, now I got this electrical system, let's talk about how we're gonna organize it. Because I just skipped over lots of parts, but hopefully you have a basic understanding. Yes, no? Alright. To the paper we go. What is this? Yeah, I got a little dot cam. Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, let's start counting. I can only use ones and zeros. What's the first number I can use? I'll take that as my second number. I think you're missing a number. Okay? Now remember, I can only represent highs and lows. So what comes next? I did 0. Hit 1. Can't do 2. Can't, that's another symbol. I can only use ones and zeros. What's the next number? Come on. 0, 1. What comes after 1? If I can only use the numbers 1 and 0, what is the next number that I can write?
0.
I wrote that one.
Okay, now you're in.
Can I use 2 digits?
10.
10. I'll take 10. What comes after 10?
11.
I'll take 11 first. Then after 11 I do. Okay. And then what? 101. 100 what? 110.
Now we do
1,000. 1,001. 1,100. And then I would go up to 10,000, right? All right. So look, I developed numbers. Let's assign them. Well, this can be 0. Hey, use full words. Thank you. All right. So this is 0. This is 1. What's the next number I need to represent? 2. 3.
I was going to use other numbers.
This is what I'm representing. When I see 1, I'm going to think 1. That's easy. But when I see 1, 0, I can't think 10 because I need something to represent 2. 5, right? Are you okay if I just keep writing my numbers? 6, 7. Are y'all going to keep complaining about this? Is that better?
No. It's blurry now. It's blurry.
Okay. I missed 1. Barrett, you missed 1. I missed 14. Well, because it's 1, 1, 1, 0. You better write in pen. Life goes on. Okay. So we have this number system, but right now, if I want to know like what 1100 is, well, I would have to go look into the table. And it'd be 12. But I really wish there was like a math way to do it.
This is
Uh-huh. So if I didn't give you the table, could you tell me that this was 12?
yes. No. You have to write it.
Okay, well, let's see if we can figure out a way to do that. What if I told you that 1,000 plus 100 was 1,100? We're good with that, right? Okay, so what number is represented by 1,000? And what number is represented by 100?
Oh, I see what this is.
Ah. So what is 8 plus 4? Okay, let's try it again. Let's try like 1, I don't know. Let's do the one we forgot. So what would I need to add up to get 1,110? 1,110. What do I need to add up to get 1,110?
1,000 is the number for 1,000, and then the number for 100, and then the number for
1,110. It's like literally how our number system is created, right? So then 1,000 is 8, 100 is 4, and 10 is 2. Makes 14. Yeah. And we could actually take it and we could do this. We could call this the ones place. Okay, so you're going to keep being disrespectful and talking, then we can figure out something else to work on. Alright, here's our ones place. This spot would be the 10, right? What number is supposed to be for 10? 2. And this spot is for 100, which is what? 100. And this would be for 1000. 8. Is there a pattern in this? What would come next? 16. Yeah. Now, hold on. Stay with me. So now, if I were to put 1, 1, 0, 0, then what I could do is I could just say 8 plus 4 is 12. Right? Or, what if I did 101? It would really be 4 plus 1. Is that 5? Whatever has a 1 on it, you add it.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Well, let's try this. Can you tell me what that number is?
Probably not. Draw a line under it. If I had a
Okay.
piece of paper, I could.
Wow, it's like I told you to get a sheet of paper out.
Almost like
All right. So I've dim underlines, right? What's the first position? 1. And then we have 2.
16, 8,
good. So what we'll end up adding,
64 plus 16
we'll add this and this.
plus.
Right? Well, I know that 16 plus 4 is 20. 20 plus 64 is 84. Plus another 2 is 86. What if I wanted to convert a number to binary? What if I wanted to do like 28? Okay, let's backtrack. Nah. The first spot is 1. What's the next spot?
2 and then negative 2.
I'm not doing negatives. You don't want to do negatives. I'm telling you. Oh, not part of this course. 1, 2, what? 4. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm down with the 16, but then I only need a 32,
Yeah.
because I only need to add up to 28. And the rule is going to be, use the biggest numbers that you can. So do we need the 16?
Yes.
Yes?
16 plus 4 plus 4.
And I can tell you that 28 minus 16 is 14. Right? No, it's 12. So I can use the 8. And 12 minus 8 is 4. So we'll use the 4 as well. And I don't need the 2. And I don't need the 1. We are. All right. I'm going to give you 3 minutes. Yes, sir. With what? Uh-huh. 31. You want to see why? Let's do it. So I'm going to give you a couple minutes. I want you to tell me what this number equals. And then, I want you, I want you to tell me what, let's do a fun number. Let's do 18. I want you to convert 18 to binary. So you're going to figure out what this number is, and then you're going to convert this into binary, and I'm going to give you like 2 minutes. During I'm going to pause. You can pause the video here if you want, but I'll be right back. I think we're recording now. Yeah. All right. So this right here. 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. So these added up make 20, right? These make another 10, so it's 30. 31. Did I just do a magic trick? Because it's math, it's not magic. So if you don't, should I say it again? These two make 20? These two make 10? That's a 1.
Actually, so wait, you did 27. Wait, I think you did. You said 30, 27, and you said 20.
All right. Come back. What do I need to add up to 18?
16 and 8 or 2.
Still 0 then. Well, you should totally try. All right. About to move on. Does anybody have concerns? Because now we're going to add and multiply. And so if you are talking, you should stop. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's add. All right, let's add, I don't know. Let's do an easy one first. Okay, we're going to add. What's 0 plus 0?
0.
What's 0 plus 1?
1.
What's 1 plus 0? 1. 0 plus 1? Look how easy it is.
Wow. Now what's 1 plus 1? Answer that.
All right. All right, let's try this one. All right, here we go. Those of you who feel comfortable enough to have a side conversation. Okay, I'm about to mess with you.
That's 1. Yeah, 1 plus 1.
Okay, so 0. What's 1 plus 1?
1.
It's 2. Come on, dummies.
1.
It's 2.
Yeah, but
Doesn't change the fact that 1 plus 1 is 2.
what it does. It does. What are you gonna put with 1, 1, 0, 0, 2?
Wait, okay, so what is 2 going to be?
It's gonna be 1.
2 is 10, right?
I thought it was
Put a 0, carry the 1.
okay. And that's just 2 again.
All right, put a 0, carry the 1.
That's 2 again.
Put a 0. Oh,
10,000. It's over 9,000.
uh-huh. Yeah, and so this is actually, let's check it real quick.
So you just add the 10 after the 2.
1, 2, 4, 8, this is 16. 1, 2, 4, 4 plus 2 is 6. Yeah. 1, 2, need a 2. 4, 8, need the 8. 8 plus 2 is 10. Is 10 plus 6, 16? Is 10 plus 6, 16? It works. All right, here we go. Let's try this one. 1, 1, 1. All right, we're about to break your brain. Okay, what is 1 plus 1? 10. Just to mess with your math
Oh
skills.
God, this man is just crazy.
All right,
3 and
stop talking now. Thanks. I gotta carry the 1. What was 3 in binary? So 2 is 10. 3 is 11. So we're just gonna carry. We're gonna write 11.
1,010.
Right?
Right.
And then 1 plus 1 is 2. 10. 2. And if we wanted to check, this is 7. And this is 3. Makes 10.
I have a question.
2 plus 8.
Can we, are we able to think about it? Another way we can do it is we translate these to the regular numbers that they have. Translate that.
Sure.
Okay.
But I'm trying to teach you how computers work. So, you know, this is how they do it. All right, y'all ready to do multiply? You just seem so smart. All right, let's do it. Let's do 5 times 3. All right, we're going to multiply 5 times 3. I need you to be positive here. It's going to be great. Now, the same way that you learned to multiply 2-digit numbers, we're going to use here. And it's actually easier. It's easier than the addition. What is 1 times 1? What is 1 times 0?
0.
Yeah, half your numbers are going to be a 0. What's 1 times 1? 1. And then when you start on this number, remember you always have that blank space?
Ew.
Right?
I forgot about that.
What is 1 times 1? 1. 1 times 0? What is 1 times 1?
I forgot how to do it. I'm losing brain cells.
So this is 5 times 3. This is 15.
I never thought of how to.
So far so good?
Yeah.
All right. Let's make you miserable.
Let's do the big.
I ain't dividing. Divide is just multiplying by fractions. We don't need that.
You can say no why.
Okay, let's multiply this out.
Can we multiply by?
Mask up. Okay, let's multiply this out. It's easy stuff. 1 times 1. 1 times 0. 1 times 1. 1 times 1. 1 times 1. Okay? 0 times 1. 0 times 0. 0 times 1. 0 times 1. 0 times 1. Cool. Next line. 0 times 1. 0 times 0. 0 times 1. 0 times 1. 0 times 1. Okay? Now, 1 times 1. Okay, watch. Watch. 1 times 0. 1 times 1. Can y'all see it still? 1 times 1. 1. 1 times 1. Okay, so now we add it. 1 plus 1? 10. 1 plus 1? Carry the 1. 1 plus 1? Carry the 1. 1 plus 1? Carry the 1. Right? Now, I'm going to make this so much easier for you. Are you ready? You ready for easy mode? Watch. Please watch. If you're going to talk, it's going to be lost on you. 1 0 1 1 1. 1 0 1 1 1. 1 0 1 1 1. The pattern of the top line starts right here and right there. You all see it? The pattern of the top line starts right here and right here. And everything else was a 0. So what you can do about to shortcut this. Wherever you see a 1, just start writing the number. And wherever you see a 1, start writing the number. And I skip multiplying by 0 because I know that's just nothing. Yes? 1, 0, 1, 0. Same answer. Okay, so you have over an hour.
God, how long were you? What are you talking about?
What?
I thought we were going to
We get out for lunch at 1:36. It's 12:30 right now. You have over an hour. So here's what I want you to do. We'll just make a new one. You're going to take the binary practice test with binary quiz, whatever it is on Schoology. And then you're going to complete this. First, I want you to convert to binary the numbers 78 and 90. Yep, on paper.
Wait, what time is it?
Convert to decimal, or just regular numbers. 110101. No. And then I want you to add in binary 2 problems. So let's do 45 plus 18 and 78 plus 6. And then we're going to just multiply those numbers.
So what you're saying,
Yes. After that, clean up any zeros you have, which would be the H&A quiz,
oh,
Ask the Art, discount calculator, okay, that's what I need from you today. Any concerns? Or throw it up on the board? No? All right, Stream. I think I've answered all the questions. If you have anything else, shoot me an email. Bye.